Good morning and welcome back to our last week here in Morocco. We have been here for about 2.5 months and our time is finally coming to an end, and it's kind of bittersweet. We have been really enjoying our time here, but we have some new plans coming up and a new direction. The past couple weeks we have been spending here along the coast and really enjoying the beautiful scenery along here. The Moroccan coast is varied with cliffs and beautiful ocean, and it's just been awesome. We are just south of Essaouira, which I'm probably pronouncing that right, but it's a big fishing town right along the coast, kind of directly across from Marrakech. And so we're going to go visit that today and see what the city has to offer. The camp spots here along the coast have been amazing. I mean, as you can see behind me, we are right here on the water. Judy is literally right behind me. And yeah, it's just been amazing. The one thing, the weather along the coast is a little bit cooler, so it's not this amazing hot weather where we can just go swim in the water, unfortunately, but it's still been amazing. Walking around the fish market here, and there are a lot of fish and animals that we have never seen before, and I have no idea what they are. We are on the Atlantic Ocean, but obviously the other side from what we're used to, so there are definitely a lot more different fish and creatures on these things that they have for sale. How'd you get so much food?
I didn't realize Americans eat so much.
By far the most unique spice store I think we've ever been in. I mean, look at it. It is all just covered. And then they have spices and oils, and the floor is covered in argon shells. And it's deep.
It's awesome. It is awesome.
As we were walking back, the wind started to pick up, so we are back in the rig, so I can actually record and not have the wind be blasting the microphone. Oh my gosh. Essouira. This town was super nice. Being able to see the fishing pier and the Medina and everything there, it was a very beautiful town to go explore. And I think we covered a good chunk of it, but I'm sure there's a lot more to see and do in this town. But since there's no camping around here, we came back and we have to head out of town. We're gonna head inland since the wind is really bad right now. And we're going towards Marrakech anyway. So we're gonna head in and see where we can find camp. We went from the coast to springtime fields here in Morocco. Spring has definitely sprung here in Morocco and it is beautiful. Everything goes from brown to beautiful green. There are flowers everywhere, and apparently it is a lot more green this year because they've gotten a ton more rain than in the past, I think, 10 years. So everything is blooming and it is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna hang out at this camp probably for a night or two before we finish our drive to Marrakech. And Kristal is actually catching a flight out of Marrakech to head back to the States for probably a couple months. And then Link and I are heading on to our next adventure. What you doing, Cal? This area here is also filled with argan trees, and this is where they get argan oil from all of these different trees. You can see, I'll try to get a close up here, but the shells that are on the outside, they have that outer layer, and then they crack that open, and there's a little tiny seed on the very inside, and that is what they press to get all of the oil out. And it takes a lot of these seeds to make one little bottle of argan oil. That's probably why it's a little pricey. What are you doing today?
I'm getting ready to take a flight.
Where are you going?
I am hopping the pond back to the U.S.
Nothing more? That's all you got?
I'm doing my hair. There you go.
Well, Kristal is heading back to the U.S. and it's going to be Link and myself. Just a boys' trip for probably actually a couple months. She's going to stay home visiting family for a little while, and Link and I are heading to Spain. We are catching the ferry in 2 days, so we have to drive from Marrakech up to Tangier in about a day and a half to be able to catch our ferry. And then we will catch Kristal. She'll probably fly back into the UK in a couple months and meet us over there. So that's kind of our upcoming plans, heading back to Europe earlier than expected. But that's okay. It should be a fun next adventure.
And you are so excited, I can tell.
So excited.
I know he is.
I think Link's excited too.
He was growling. You excited, buddy?
What are we doing, buddy? What are we doing? Ready?
Best boy. He's so sweet.
Ew.
Have an amazing bachelor time.
Load it all back up.
I know. Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Well, Kristal is through security and she is ready for her full day of travel. She has a layover in Portugal for a few hours before she makes the 8-hour flight back to the States. So it will be a long day for her for sure. And for Link and I, we have about a 6 or 7 hour drive today, trying to beat feet from Marrakech up to Tangier so we can catch our ferry. Not tomorrow, but the next day. But we have some errands to get done tomorrow to replenish fuel, food, all of that before we head back into Europe. So, all right, let's get on with the drive.
Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, I'll make it last. I can last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise.
We made it to camp for tonight. Man, that was probably the longest drive I have had in the past like 3 months. We haven't driven, well, Link and I haven't driven that much since our trip through Spain trying to get here to Morocco. I definitely don't like making those long drives, just push it on the highway. It's not fun. But we're at camp, and I think we have about an hour yet tomorrow, which will be perfect because we need to refill fuel, groceries, all of that before we catch the ferry the next day. But for tonight, I think we're going to chill out. I got to get some work done. Link wants to go pee on things, and we'll catch you in the morning. Today I was taking my time, got some work done this morning, and went and had lunch, grabbed some groceries, all of that, and still got to the port really early. It's about 3 or 3:30, and so I figured, let's see if we can catch a ferry tonight, and just so happens the next one leaves at 5. So we have about an hour to get through customs, checked out of Morocco, and loaded up on the ferry to be able to head across to Spain. So we're going to try to rush through here quick and get this done, but man, can't believe we're leaving Morocco today. It's been a great trip, but we'll catch up more on that later. I got to get through customs, and unfortunately I can't record any of that, so we'll catch you on the other side when we're on the ferry. So kind of craziness here is they run you through a giant x-ray scanner on your way out. So it's kind of running this way. They do a whole bunch of cars in a line at one time, and it goes through and x-rays the vehicle. I have no idea what they're actually looking for there. I do know drones are illegal in Morocco, and normally they scan for that on the way in. I would imagine that would show on the way out. I'm not sure, but we got nothing to hide, so we'll be all right. But this is the first border crossing where we're being x-ray scanned. Well, we've successfully made it onto the ferry, and we are off to Spain. Man, it is a tough one to say goodbye to Morocco. We absolutely had a blast, and I'm sure we'll be back because there's so much more to see that we didn't even cover. I feel like we didn't even scratch the surface of this country. People were nice, food was good, the scenery was amazing, the off-roading was awesome. I mean, just everything in general. We really, really enjoyed Morocco. And I would say it's probably in our top 3 or 4 countries out of all the countries we've been to so far. So if you're looking for a trip, definitely recommend Morocco. But we're going to ride the ferry across to Spain, and we'll catch you next week in Spain. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for next time. And until next time, we'll see you later.